Lumen Naturae, shining light on more than the visible. Hello, I'm Kate Baker, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 1 of this series, Lumen Naturae. Over time, I invite you to explore with me a range of matters related to art and life, not to arrive at conclusions, but to deepen attention and allow more to become visible. From where I'm speaking as an artist photographer, I represent my exploration of the world through photographs. I most usually do that through analog cameras and through age-old alchemical darkroom processes that force a more contemplative approach to image making. I have found over many years that the so-called inconvenience of the analog format slows me down. It makes me more thoughtful about when I choose to click the shutter. And I have found that in the many hours spent in the darkroom developing and exploring how best to express a print, significantly enriches my connection to my subject. It's as if I'm not only learning to see more clearly, but I see nuances I could never fully absorb in the fragment of the moment when the image was first formed. It's almost as if time stands still and I can take a deep breath and see everything all at once. Another way I enable my psyche to step inside a subject or to fully, or perhaps an idea more fully, is to remove myself entirely from my everyday and to occupy a place or a space fully. Every few years, for instance, I like to take a long journey alone with my cameras. This gives me a unique level of focus, or allows me a unique level of focus as the regular world drops away. And I enter a space where the eye and the mind are embedded without any distraction. If I were talented as a painter or a writer, I might equally use those modes of expression. However, drawing is not my talent, and others are far more gifted than I with words. The thinking behind each of these art forms could also reflect and respond to the questions I'll raise during these episodes, and I encourage you to imagine your own preferred vehicle of expression when considering some of the ideas we will explore together. For myself, I love the way an image can reflect so much more than the surface. How it can somehow, at times, reach into the very essence of things. It can reflect a purity that stands unadorned and timeless. Throughout this series, I will share some of my photographic artwork, not for its own sake, but as a way of exploration. These may be individual artworks or, more broadly, series that have either arisen from an idea or emerged over time. In some episodes, however, there may be no images at all, or I may include images taken with my phone simply because it is what I had with me at the time, and even also maybe because it best reflects the ideas that I would like to consider. I will invite others to share in this conversation too, so they will join me, so that spoken reflection becomes an important part of this journey. We are living in a time in this world where what matters is coming into stronger focus for each of us. Yet, it feels to me that we're living at a pace that leaves little room for depth. I believe attention is not passive, it is formative. And how we look shapes what we create. Lumen Naturae is Latin for the light of nature, not the light that removes darkness, but the light that reveals within it. This is a space for exploring what becomes visible when we slow down and look more closely at art, at experience, and at the world we share. Join me.